Houston, I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't know how this is gonna go over, but I'm gonna say it. I would be an amazing gay partner. I would, all the way up until that one part, but even then. Have you ever driven a Lexus? Those are nice. Sometimes you gotta take one for your own team. I'm just saying. Now, in all seriousness, not to be funny, not to be disrespectful, let me tell you the reason why I would be an amazing gay partner. The level of communication between two men is so high, I might actually get an answer. There might be clarity and understanding. I might hear a yes, I might hear a no. Do you know how many relationships I have been in where I still don't know the outcome to certain conversations? Very simple yes or no questions. That's what I would do. Something as simple as, baby, you hungry? Well, I haven't eaten yet, so I probably should eat something, but I'm not feeling it right now. But if I don't eat right now, you know how I'm gonna get later. So I guess it's probably a good idea if I start eating right now. But it really depends on the options. What do you think? Ah! What about this one? Baby, where would you like to eat? You hear all the guys? Yeah. Finally! I'm not alone! Everybody's pointing at somebody right now. Guys, am I right? This has to be, you would think that this is the safest question in the world to ask, but it's not. Well, just pick something. You know me, I'm go with the flow. Whatever you decide is okay with me. You know me already, just pick something. All right, we're going to Burger King. I don't like Burger King. Why do we gotta go to Burger King? Burger King gives me chorro. Chorro is Mexican diarrhea. How about this one? How do you feel? Really? Really? You want to know how I feel? Well, you know, maybe if you'd pay attention from time to time, you might know how I feel. You might not need to have to ask me such a question because you would already know exactly how I feel. The amount of time and energy I've exhausted to let you know how I feel, and you have the nerve to ask me, how do you feel? Now imagine the exact same conversation between me and Mr. Lexus. Do you know how efficient that conversation would be? Hey, bro, you hungry? Thought you'd never ask. What do you want to eat? Whatever you want to eat. We're going to Burger King. I love Whoppers. Me too. We go to Burger King and we tear it up. We get back home and I ask him, hey, how do you feel? Horny. Me too. How do you want to do this? Heads or tails? It would be efficient.
It's cool being fluffy though. My ex-girlfriend, she was cool. She was fluffy too. She was, man. I used to call her up in the middle of the night and all my friends would always tell us how romantic we were. I'd call her up, no big deal, right? Old school, huh? Pick up the phone. Hello. Hey. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just here.
Ooh. Where?
In the kitchen. kitchen.
Oh, really? Oh, what are you doing in the kitchen?
Oh, nothing. I'm just baking.
Oh, really? Oh my God, what are you baking?
Oh, nothing. Just a chocolate cake.
Oh, really? Oh, baby, say it slow, say it slow.
Chocolate cake.
Ay, Dios mío. Oh, baby. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna come. You're gonna come. I'm gonna come over and eat your cake. I miss her. Cake, man.
So moving forward, it's been over a year now, and the same question has been asked over and over again. So what now? Are you gonna, start over? You're gonna get back up on that horse? You're gonna get a girlfriend? You're gonna get a wife? Start a new family? What are you gonna do? And I'm like, I got dogs. I'm good right now. I know what it's like to be single for a long time, and I know what it's like to be in a relationship for a long time. And there's pros and cons to both. I can only speak for the guys on this one. Some guys. Guys, you ever been single so long you start to question whether or not it's by choice? And then you find yourself saying things like, guess I'll be single forever, just nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Some of you are laughing because you have that friend. A lot of you are quiet because that's you right now. And then you notice how sometimes all it takes are just a couple of minor changes, a couple of minor adjustments to get back in the game. Like maybe you start cutting your hair different. Maybe you start dressing better. Maybe you start, showering and shit. Someone takes notice and decides to give you a chance, and now you're back in the game. And there's no greater feeling in the world than that of being in a brand new relationship, because you're just so happy. You're so happy. You're the most optimistic person in the world. Nothing can mess your day up when it's brand new. You can miss your bus on the way to work. There'll be another. You could get fired. Guess it wasn't meant to be. You are so freaking happy. And then you start to reflect on your life before the relationship. And you remember how you would look at your phone and it would never ring. You thought it was broken because it wouldn't ring. There's no text messages. You look at your DMs, nothing. But the minute you get into a brand new relationship, like magic, your phone, text message, ding, your social media, now you got numbers in there. People in the street are talking to you. And then you say this out loud. Where were all these people at when I was single? Answer, they were there the whole time. The difference is you were not this happy. I found out that happiness is one of the most attractive things in the world. Who doesn't want to be around someone who's positive? Well, unless you got COVID. Never mind. Nice, pleasant, a joy to be around. Good energy. You know who really notices just how happy you are, guys, when it's a brand new relationship? Other women. Not your woman. Other women. They can't help but notice how happy you are. They stare at you and they point. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Oh, I bet I can change that. Guys, you are now blood in the water. And the sharks are out. And if you've never been hunted before, it is one of the scariest things in the world. Because usually you don't know you're being hunted until it's too late. You're over there minding your business. You're in your relationship. You're trying to make it work. And here they come. Before you know it, it's too late. She's got a hold of you. And she has you pinned down in the back seat of a car. and she's hitting you. She's hitting you with a
Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark.
You will never look at that song the same way again. You're welcome.
I'm a dork too. I don't know how to talk to women. And this guy always comes, hello. Girls go crazy. And ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, if a pretty man is your thing, if a gorgeous GQ guy is what you want, then by all means, go for it. But I'm gonna let you know right now, in the long run, a pretty man is gonna do nothing but lie to you, cheat on you, and break your heart. That's why, ladies, you need to start giving guys like me a chance. That's right, because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the worst thing I'll ever do is have dinner without you. And everybody, look at some of the girls. Everybody gives me advice too on the best way to meet that certain someone. You know, like my sister Emily, she always tells me the best way to meet someone is to go on the internet. She goes, go online, you'll meet someone. I'm like, I thought it'd be a good idea because my sister, she's cool people. She goes to school, she goes to church, she's nice. But I gotta tell you guys something, she's a freak. You know, you meet her in person, she's all sweet and innocent.
Oh, hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Bye.
But you catch her online at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, man, she's like, I'm licking and sucking your toes. Ooh, do you like it? Now see, that's scary. It is, because I had no idea she was online. I was like, yeah, I like it. I was like, what's up? I see my sister the next day. She's like, I met someone. I said, me too. Check it out. I got some sandals. What's up? But you guys have to be careful. If you're gonna meet people on the internet, be careful, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't. I went on a blind date with a girl who was half Sasquatch, half Chupacabra. Yes, some of the white people, Chupa what? It's like Bigfoot, only smaller. Like cousins, you know? You gotta be careful, because they'll throw these little mysterious words out there to kind of like, get you excited. Like this one girl, she described herself as bubbly, you know? And I hear bubbly, and I was thinking,
Oh my God! Wow, really? Shut up! Wow, really? Oh my God!
man, and instead what I got was... standing there. You have to be careful. And I said, you know what? Okay, maybe it's my bad luck. Couldn't possibly happen to me 3 times, right? So I gave it another shot. Went on another blind date with a girl who said she was a sexy Latina. I was excited. What's up? I get to her house, you guys. She was not Latina. Oh, no. She was black. Now, I didn't have a problem with her being black, but she specifically wrote out, I'm Latina. So I called her on it, right? I said, hey, girl, before we go any further, didn't you say that you were Latina? You know what she told me? She got mad. She was like, boo, I am Latina. Shoot, that's my name. All right, then. Oh, let's go.
Three years ago, I bought a Beetle, not even thinking. That's not the joke, shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys the story already. I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, ah! First new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, Martin!
He lives in the hood. I don't get out the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members, they don't really get into, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street, I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here, I hear, Órale! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there, is it? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pull up. Martin! Órale! I'm not turning around. Hey! Hey! I don't see you. Yoo-hoo! Hey! Oh! What? Check it out, hey! It's the Fat and the Furious! I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. It was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, so man, I got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. What? Whoa. $20 right there. Hell no, man. But it was kind of cool. It had a GPS navigational system in it, an OnStar, which was really cool. I'm driving, and all of a sudden, this girl's talking to me.
Right turn up ahead. In 3/4 tenths of a mile, left turn.
And I'm like, whatever you say, baby.
Next thing I know, Snoop reaches under the desk, and he pulls out the biggest blunt I have ever seen. Oh, this sucker was huge. As soon as he pulled out that freaking blunt, I got excited because I wanted to grab my cell phone, okay? I wanted to grab my cell phone so that I could take a selfie of Snoop in the background being Snoop. So while I'm fumbling, trying to get my phone, Snoop starts talking to me again. Yo, Big Fluff. Yeah, what? Hit that while I hit this. The second I went like that, all of the cameras in the room, red light, red light, red light, red light, red light. My publicist is like, no! My son is like, yeah! And now I'm being faced, bro. I'm being faced with a serious situation because, I've talked about friends participating in doing stuff like this, but I've never openly talked about myself, And now I realize that from this moment forward, people are gonna know what happened here with Snoop. So I started trying to find ways to justify it to myself. If you're gonna do something like this on camera, you want it to be with Snoop. You want it to be with Snoop, Cheech and Chong, or Willie Nelson. Next thing I know, the manager hands me a lighter. I light it, and I take a big hit. So listen, I'm doing my best to hold in all this smoke because I don't want to look like a punk in front of Snoop Dogg. I'm trying, I'm fighting, bro. It's hard, the whole time Snoop is like, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Fluffy going puffy today. I do not remember the rest of the interview. I will tell you, though, that I did not handle the breakup well. She was, in fact, the first breakup, like real. She was my first true love. I'll just say it. She was my first true love. And I did not handle it well. You're supposed to have your heart broken when you're like 12. When you have your first crush. That's when you're supposed to have your first heartache, not in your 40s. It's supposed to be when you're young, when you're little, when you're resilient, you know? You're like, you realize it's not gonna work out, so you're devastated. No! And yeah. Not when you're in your 40s. So without divulging too much information, let me just tell you that when everything was finalized, I was at the gas station and I got a text message basically saying, everything's been signed, it's official, it's turned in. And I'm like, oh wow, okay. I get in the car, I start the car, and then I put it in drive. And that's when it hit. That's when it became real. That's when it was like, oh my God, I can no longer go home. That's no longer an option. I have messed things up. I can no longer go back to what I called home. I have to restart my life right then and there at the gas station. And I had a full-blown meltdown. And some of you know that my tour came to an end a while back, and people were wondering, is it drugs, is it alcohol, is it mental health? I was going through my first breakup. How was I supposed to be an effective comedian when I couldn't stop crying? You know what I mean? It was like, it was bad. And you guys have heard the shows before. You know I never bring this up. It was the lowest point of my life. I had never felt so sad, weak, vulnerable, depressed, lonely, everything all rolled into one. And it was at the lowest point of my life that I found that's right, country music. Country music knows when you're sad. Country music knows when you're weak. Country music knows when you're vulnerable and you need something to fill the void. I used to fight off country music. I used to look at country music in the face and tell country, you could take your ache, you break your heart, you keep on moving. But not today. Let me tell you what's going on. I'm in the car and I'm crying so much. My tears are rolling down my cheek and they're blending with my snot. They're blending with my mocos. My tears are blending with my mocos and then blending with my babas, with my drool. I have 3 different fluids coming out of my face at the same time. My neck looked like menudo. It was bad. All I needed was a pinche limón y cebolla. That's it right there. I am making ugly sounds and I don't want to hear myself, so I turn on the stereo and I started hitting buttons and it lands on the country station. And I knew immediately that it was country music I was listening to, and I did not try to change the station because I figured, you know what? I deserve to suffer more for the mistakes I made and the people I hurt. So I let it play and play and play and play. I listened to country music for over an hour, and I came to this conclusion. Country music has at least one song that will speak to your heart directly because you feel like the artist wrote the song specifically about you and your life because of how detailed the songs are. Oh yeah, my hat's off to country music singers and artists. You guys, you know how to do something very well, and it's not till you experience a certain time of your life that it makes sense. I'm in that car bawling, and all of a sudden on the radio I hear this. It's been 7 days since you seen her. How does he know it's been 7 days since I've seen her? You just can't get her off your mind. 'Cause every little thing that you do or say is another reason you pushed her away. And now you're sitting in your car all alone. What does he know? Make it stop! And it doesn't stop. It keeps kicking you on the ground, reminding you what a piece of crap you are. You should have gone home and locked the door, but you was outside being a whore. And now you're sitting in your car, all alone.
I've looked at someone like that before. I've been starstruck many, many times. As a matter of fact, this past year, I got to meet one of my childhood heroes. I got to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, some of you are clapping, some of you are like, wait. Well, here's the thing. I didn't love him as a politician, and I was too young to know him as a bodybuilder. All I knew is the movie Terminator was my favorite movie, and he was the Terminator. So, here's the story. I'm in LA at this red carpet event for some movie that I still haven't seen. I'm standing there with my publicist, okay? I'm standing there with my publicist, and she's explaining to me how the red carpet works. Listen, Gabriel, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna go down the red carpet, and then the paparazzi's gonna start taking photos of you, and then someone's gonna ask you some questions. It's a lot of fun. Then we'll go inside, and then we'll go to the after party. It's gonna be great. As she's telling me this, I'm looking around, and I look over and I notice, I see him. I see Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I freak out. Relax. You've never met Arnie? I said, no, I've never met Arnie. I work with him all the time. He's really nice. Would you like me to introduce you? I'm like, yes. She takes me by the hand and she walks me directly to Arnold. I'm freaking out so bad, I look like a big-ass toddler. We get over to Arnold Schwarzenegger's area, and he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's already got a big group of people around him waiting to take a photo. So I'm just patiently waiting. As I'm watching him, you guys, I gotta tell you right now, no one on this planet is better at meeting people than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is the greatest people meter I've ever witnessed. And the reason I say this is because when you meet him, he's very engaging. He grabs your hand, he pulls you in, he looks at you in the eyes, and he turns it on. When you meet Arnold, you get exactly what you think you're gonna get. It's awesome to watch. You know?
How are you? So nice to meet you. You're so strong. You put my hand. Hey, look at you. This is incredible. Got these lights on this red carpet. This is incredible. Excuse me. How are you? Hey, you're so strong. You put my hand. This is incredible. Look at you.
People are walking away from him, looking at their hand. They're looking at their hand, you guys. 10 minutes I'm watching Arnold Schwarzenegger light people up. And then I noticed something else. I noticed that Arnold has a handler, a guy who stands right behind him. And it's this guy's job to basically reset Arnold for the next person he's about to meet. Arnold Schwarzenegger will never cut off a conversation with the fan. The guy behind him listens in on the conversation, and he determines when enough is enough, and then he signals Arnold to cut it off and move on. Here's the signal. He grabs the back of Arnold's arm right there, 2 times. 1, 2. That lets Arnold know, cut it off, time to move on. Always to the left. Awesome to watch.
This is incredible with these lights and these special effects is going on here. Excuse me. How are you? Nice to meet you. You're so strong. Hey!
I'm like, oh. So I yell out to the handler, hey! And the handler turns around. Hit him! I want to meet him. Hit him! And he starts laughing because now he sees that I see how the Terminator is really working. So he gives me one of these. Next thing you know, he is lighting Arnold up. He is hitting Arnold so fast, Arnold can barely keep up.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, hello, how are you? Excuse me, pardon me, high five, pardon me, excuse me, hello, how are you? Very good. Pound.
He's coming down the line, and I'm just waiting. And I stick my hand out, and he grabbed it.
How are you, son? I recognize you. I know who you are. You're the comedian who does the joke about the Indian man trying to rob a bank, but he cannot rob the bank because they are making fun of him.
And in my head, I'm like, he knows me! Outside, I'm like, yeah, that's me.
You are hysterical. Give me your contact information. You are the funniest person. Excuse me. How are you? Nice to meet you. You're so strong. Hey! Meeting Arnold is like a really good roller coaster. You want to go to the end and meet him one more time. You know what I'm saying? It was so cool because I'm watching him and people started recording him. And for me, you guys, it's one of those things where I'm finding myself in a very interesting situation right now because I like hanging out. I like going out. I've been drunk in Chicago many, many times. I like to have fun. Here's the problem. I recently signed a contract with ABC Television in hopes of producing my very own sitcom for TV. It's not a guarantee, but I am guaranteed a pilot. Here's the problem. ABC is owned by Disney. Disney is such a huge brand that anytime someone threatens the way you look at that brand, they are dealt with in a very un-Disney-like way. This sitcom that I'm producing is about me. I play myself. I play Gabriel Iglesias. It's about me, my family, my friends. My friend Martin is not allowed on the show. Not per me. Take it up with the mouse. They look at your social media. They look at all of your stuff that you have online. If there's anything about you that doesn't fit that model, they will freaking And I'm paranoid because Disney's so big. They're so huge. They own television stations. They own radio stations. They own Marvel Comics. They own Star Wars. I don't need that phone call, you know? Hello? Fucked up you did. I'm so freaking paranoid, you guys. Because nowadays, people are always recording. If you do something that might look stupid, it can still end up turning out even worse. For example, let's say I fall off the stage tonight and someone's recording that. If TMZ gets a hold of that, it can go viral. And God forbid something happens to me, it can make the news. We're standing here in front of the All-State Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, where authorities believe Fluffy lost control. The 39-year-old comedian was found dead for the second time in 2 years. No one knows exactly what happened here tonight. Authorities had this to say. That's why I'm saying, you guys, I gotta be careful because I still enjoy my habits. I still like drinking. And of course, then some people pull me aside and they say, well, Gabriel, why do you drink? Why do you drink? You have so many responsibilities and people you take care of. Why do you drink? Because I have a lot of responsibilities and people to take care of. I found out that Frankie is very sensitive about his mom. And he's at the age right now where affection really bothers him. Not necessarily from me, because if I try to hug him, he's cool with it, because I give those quick bro hugs, you know, like, hey, what's up, you know? However, if his mom is standing right next to me, and I reach over and I grab her hand, he sees that as gross, and he'll make the face. What? Ah. The hand? That's gross, Dad. I go, that's not gross, Frankie. That's not gross. Baby, open your mouth. That's his weak spot, and I go for it every single time. One day I was ironing one of my shirts that I was gonna put on, right? I'm ironing the shirt and I'm talking to him about his grades. As I'm talking to him about his grades, there's a car driving in front of the house, and the stereo was really loud, and you could feel the bass. So I started dancing. Oh yeah. Frankie starts laughing, right? And it felt good. I was making my son laugh. But then he starts pointing. He starts pointing. Why are you pointing? Because you're fat. Your fat's going everywhere. Your fat's going everywhere. I go, really? My fat's going everywhere? Well, guess what? This fat makes your mom horny. And he's like, ah! If I ask him to do something and he doesn't do it, like for example, as parents, you want your kids to go to sleep by a certain time because you need them to wake up in time to get ready for school. Frankie's cutoff is 11 o'clock. It's pretty late, if you ask me, for a kid. Sometimes he'll push it to midnight. And he'll play dumb. Oh, I don't know what time it was. Yeah, whatever, you're only holding a clock. But I get it. I used to play dumb too. So then he'll walk in his room and he'll say, oh, good night, Dad. And he'll close the door. And he thinks he's slick. He takes a towel and he starts rolling up the towel. And he puts it under the door so that I can't see the light coming from the TV. Sounds pretty genius, right? But hello, cover the rest of the stupid door. He freaking turns on his big ass TV and it looks like immigration's breaking into his bedroom. And so what happens is he'll stay up until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's supposed to wake up at 6. His alarm goes off, and he sleeps through the alarm. And it's a real alarm. It's not a radio. It's freaking whole house awake. Him, and it's right here. So I gotta get out of bed, and I go over to his room, and I open the door, and I kick the stupid towel out of the way, and then I walk over, and I yell, Frankie! Frankie! Nothing. So I shake him. Frankie, wake up! You know what happens when I shake my son in the morning? It makes him eat in his sleep. That's what happens. I shake him and he does this. Nom, nom, nom. So you know what I do? I get on top of the bed and I slowly lay on top of him. And I apply my full weight, bro, all of it, slowly, and you could hear him. Oh God, oh God, you're too big, you're too big. And then I whisper in his ear, that's what your mom said. I found out that Frankie is very sensitive about his mom. And he's at the age right now where affection really bothers him. Not necessarily from me, because if I try to hug him, he's cool with it, because I give those quick bro hugs, like, hey, what's up, However, if his mom is standing right next to me, and I reach over and I grab her hand, he sees that as gross, and he'll make the face. What? Ah. The hand? That's gross, Dad. I go, that's not gross, Frankie. That's not gross. Baby, open your mouth. That's his weak spot, and I go for it every single time. One day I was ironing one of my shirts that I was gonna put on, right? I'm ironing the shirt and I'm talking to him about his grades. As I'm talking to him about his grades, there's a car driving in front of the house, and the stereo was really loud, and you could feel the bass. So I started dancing. Oh yeah. Frankie starts laughing, right? And it felt good. I was making my son laugh. But then he starts pointing. Why are you pointing? Because you're fat. Your fat's going everywhere. Your fat's going everywhere. I go, really? My fat's going everywhere? Well, guess what? This fat makes your mom horny. And he's like, ah! If I ask him to do something and he doesn't do it, like for example, as parents, you want your kids to go to sleep by a certain time because you need them to wake up in time to get ready for school. Frankie's cutoff is 11 o'clock. It's pretty late, if you ask me, for a kid. Sometimes he'll push it to midnight. He'll play dumb. Oh, I don't know what time it was. Yeah, whatever, you're only holding a clock. But I get it. I used to play dumb too. So then he'll walk in his room and he'll say, oh, good night, Dad. And he'll close the door. And he thinks he's slick. He takes a towel and he starts rolling up the towel. And he puts it under the door so that I can't see the light coming from the TV. Sounds pretty genius, right? But hello, cover the rest of the stupid door. He freaking turns on his big-ass TV, and it looks like immigration's breaking into his bedroom. And so what happens is he'll stay up until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's supposed to wake up at 6. His alarm goes off, and he sleeps through the alarm. And it's a real alarm. It's not a radio. It's freaking whole house awake. Him, and it's right here. So I gotta get out of bed, and I go over to his room, and I open the door, and I kick the stupid towel out of the way, and then I walk over, and I yell, Frankie! Frankie! Nothing. So I shake him. Frankie, wake up! You know what happens when I shake my son in the morning? It makes him eat in his sleep. That's what happens. I shake him and he does this. Nom, nom, nom. So you know what I do? I get on top of the bed and I slowly lay on top of him. And I apply my full weight, bro, all of it. Slowly, and you could hear him. Oh God! Oh God! You're too big! You're too big! And then I whisper in his ear, that's what your mom said.
This is cool. You guys are really warming me up for the Tonight Show. I did it once before, and it was kind of funny because I took my mom with me, and we're hanging out backstage, right, and stuff. And Jay Leno walked in, and he was so nice, right? He's like, "Hey, Gabriel, how you going? Welcome to Tonight Show. We're gonna have a great time. Everything's gonna be great." Is this your mom? Oh, you guys know who Jay Leno is now, huh? So my mom was like, "No, are you the one in charge?" I'm like, "No, mom, please don't do that. Don't mess around." "No, me, I got this one. Don't worry. I know him. I've seen him on TV before. Hey, you big chin. I'm talking to you." No! He was so cool. Mr. Iglesias, very nice for you to come out to the show. Support your son. This is great, fabulous. He gets my mom loaded with margaritas. So as soon as I come out, you hear Jay Leno go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Iglesias." And I come out, right? I'm like, "What's up?" And you hear my mom, "Go, Miko!" My mom, the big supporter. She's happy. She is, man, because at first she wasn't too hot on the whole idea of me doing comedy. Some of the biggest dreams I had, one of them was to do the Apollo in Harlem, New York. I told my mom I was going to do it. She goes, "Mijo, te van a hacer boo. They're going to think it's Halloween because you hear the boos." And I go and I did the Apollo. And I did good. I haven't done that material yet because you guys are still... No. Now I'm kind of tooting my own horn, in which case I shouldn't be doing that. It kind of, I don't know. As a comedian, we rely on the chuckle, the ha-ha, the hee-hee, even the... Well, some of you guys, sir, you've been giving me this one the whole night. You guys don't realize I can see everybody here, man. I can see you fondling her leg, dude. I've been watching that. I can see everything in here, man. I'm not one of those comics who has to stick to his show. I will let you guys know, you guys are not having the best of times with me. I can pull some CDs out too, and they still got the price tag on them, but magic, comedy. I used to have a guitar, but I broke it. It was one of those little ones that ding, ding. I can't sing, man. Even though I have the last name Iglesias, you'd figure I'd be able to hold a note, but no. I can, and I always get that. Are you related? Are you related? I'm thinking about just dropping the name. But sometimes it works at hotels, like they hear the last name Iglesias, and all of a sudden, ooh, everybody wants to see who's there, and it's like, yeah, it's me and my dad, but he's in the car. He doesn't want to be bothered, so they give me all the cool treatment and stuff. I was in Vegas, I got free cookies, it was good. I gotta milk it for whatever I can, man. I have to.
Now, for anyone wondering about taco trucks, let me just let you know right now. That is real good Mexican food. I don't want you being concerned, like, no, there's wheels under that restaurant. Well, sometimes we don't have a permit, okay? So, but it doesn't mean the food is not good. For me to know that I'm gonna have a good experience at a taco truck, I always research, and I look to see who's running the truck. For me to know that I'm gonna have a good time, I wanna make sure that it's an all-female crew. Not to sound sexist, It's just that when it's all women running the truck, they make me feel good about myself. They make me feel special. When I walk up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I have a buzz, they make me feel good. Hello? They come to the window. Hola, mi gordito, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo está este gordito, chulito, este gordito? ¡Qué bonito! A ver, ojitos, ojitos, ojitos. I feel like a kid. I'm like, can I have a taco? Whatever you want me to get, I'll get it for you. Now see, when it's an all-Mexican male crew running the truck, it's late, they're tired, they're bitter. Customer service isn't our strongest point at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then you gotta deal with a drunk knucklehead like me. Hello? And they come to the window. ¿Qué chingados quieres, pinche gordo? What you want? What you want? Hey, what's up, bro? Can I have a taco? Okay, what else? That's it. That's not even a word. But you know exactly what he just told you. For some reason, Mexican people and only Mexican people have this sound that comes out of us that can just discredit anything you put in front of it. It doesn't matter what it is, we can kill it with that sound. I just graduated from college, top of my class. Well, fine, I'll work at Burger King.
Papi, this is my fiance. He loves me.
Fine, I'll be a whore. Do you think your mom would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now? I said, Emily, let me tell you something. If she says no, I want to meet him. I'll be right back. Ama, dime, mijo. Emily wants to know if you would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now. Mijo, that sounds nice. All right, Emily, she's in. Emily goes, is she even a fan? I go, trust me, that's her reaction. She's good. She has the whole house covered with Vicente Fernandez records and cassettes. Okay, we're good. So Emily comes back and she puts these special VIP bracelets on us with a little click, and she walks us through a door into the backstage area. As soon as we went through the door, I knew exactly where we were. I was just there a week ago. So I got my mom arm in arm and we're walking down the hallway, okay? Come on, Ma, let's go. Let's go. We're walking down the hallway and we're getting closer and closer to Vicente Fernandez's dressing room. The door is wide open and I can hear a commotion coming out of the dressing room. And then a man and a woman exit the room, and the man is holding on to the woman's shoulders and he's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And the woman looks destroyed. Okay. Mascara's running down her face. My mom sees that and she's like, mijo, did you see that? Did you see what the mascara? What the mascara parece puta la cabrona. Sorry, puta means friendly. So we get by the door, and the closer we get, we start to see a guy in the room. He comes to the door. In the room, there's 3 people, okay? There's Vicente Fernandez, the photographer, and a handler. The handler comes to the door, and you can tell by his voice that he works for like a Mexican radio station because he's got that voice. You know, like, hola, hola, pásale, pásale. Pásale in Spanish means come on in. So we start to walk into the room. And let me tell you guys something. If you grew up listening to Vicente Fernandez from a young age and you get the opportunity to meet him, it is seriously a religious experience. My mom and I are entering the room. The only thing missing is the freaking Nomines Patres el nombre de San. You don't look at him, you look at the floor. Out of respect, you just look at the floor. Come on, Ma. We get all the way up to him and I see boots. And when I see the boots, my mom and I both just... He knows what you're doing. He knows you're checking him out. So what he does is he poses, okay? Vicente stands there and he poses. He'll have the sombrero, the hat, to his side. And then he doesn't look at you. He looks away. And he sticks his chest out. And he stands there looking like a big-ass bottle of Tapatio at Costco. And then he looked at me. And he recognized me, not as a comedian, but because I was there the week before and my photo was hanging outside his door. It's whoever's there last, they always rotate the photo. So he sees me and he's like,
Hijo, tú eres el muchacho que está en la foto, que está allá afuera.
I go, yeah, that's me outside, yeah. Hola. Vicente, I'm sorry. Le presento mi mamá. I'm like, oh my God, I think I just offered up my mom to Vicente Fernandez. She's like 73, better late than never, Ma, get him. My mom starts walking up to Vicente. He was so nice. He goes out to shake my mom's hand, and my mom grabs his hand, and I don't know where she got this strength and energy from, but she grabbed him and pulled him in hard, like the video game. Get over here. And then hooked him. She hooked him and she starts screaming into his chest, Mi chente, mi chente, mi chente. I'm like, oh my God, she's getting horny. And he knew too. Because he was like, quítamela, quítamela. The photographer, the handler, and me, the three of us, is what it took to pull her off of Vicente. We sit her down, she's bawling. Ah! Mascara's running down her face. The photographer shaking his head. I guess Vicente had dinner earlier that night. He was eating barbecue because I had those wet naps, barbecue wet naps. And so we take the wet naps and we start cleaning the mascara off my mom's face. And we stand her up and we posed her and we took the picture. Emily comes over and she takes us and she escorts us to our seats in the front. And for 3 hours, my mom was on her feet listening to his. She refused to sit down. Mom, you should sit. No, como que es el chente. Holding a shot of tequila that she never drank. She was 3 hours on her feet, never once sat down. That's how powerful his music was. My mom felt no pain for that entire time. And the minute that freaking concert was over, tan, 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 tan. My feet! Oh my God, mijo, mis pies! Ay, pinche callo! Oh my God, my feet! Ay! And I'm like, oh great. So now I gotta drag this living novela to the parking lot. I helped her into the car. My feet! I told you to sit down. You don't sit for gente. Here comes Emily. Did you guys have a good time? I go, Emily, we had the greatest time. Thank you so much. I got something for you. I go, what's up? And she hands me an envelope, and I open it. And inside the envelope is the picture. She printed it out for me. And when I looked at it, I got so choked up because I have never seen my mom so happy in a picture. And it's not that she wouldn't smile. She would smile, but it was that, 1, 2, 3, cheese. But this one was like, And what makes it extra special is that is the last photo I have of my mom, and she was the happiest. And I know that that moment wouldn't be possible if I did not do this for a living. So thank you for that. Sorry, I know a lot of people are like,
We came to laugh. We're getting all pinche gordo. Me está chillando. Oh my God.
hell, you guys even have taco trucks. Now, for anyone wondering about taco trucks, let me just let you know right now. That is real good Mexican food. I don't want you being concerned, like, no, there's wheels under that restaurant. Well, sometimes we don't have a permit, okay? So, but it doesn't mean the food is not good. For me to know that I'm gonna have a good experience at a taco truck, I always research, I look to see who's running the truck. For me to know that I'm gonna have a good time, I wanna make sure that it's an all-female crew. Not to sound sexist, it's just that when it's all women running the truck, they make me feel good about myself. They make me feel special. When I walk up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I have a buzz, they make me feel good. Hello? They come to the window. Hola, mi gordito, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo está ese gordito, chulito, este gordito? ¡Qué bonito! A ver, ojitos, ojitos, ojitos. I feel like a kid. I'm like, can I have a taco? Whatever you want me to get, I'll get it for you. Now see, when it's an all-Mexican male crew running the truck, it's late, they're tired, they're bitter. Customer service isn't our strongest point at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then you gotta deal with a drunk knucklehead like me. Hello? And they come to the window. ¿Qué chingados quieres, pinche gordo? What you want? What you want? Hey, what's up, bro? Can I have a taco? Okay, what else? That's it. That's not even a word. But you know exactly what he just told you. For some reason, Mexican people and only Mexican people have this sound that comes out of us that can just discredit anything you put in front of it. It doesn't matter what it is. We can kill it with that sound. I just graduated from college, top of my class. Well, fine, I'll work at Burger King.
Papi, this is my fiance. He loves me.
Fine, I'll be a whore. Three years ago, I bought a Beetle, not even thinking. That's not the joke, shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys this story already. I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, first new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, Martin! He lives in the hood. I don't get out the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members, they don't really get into, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street, I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here, I hear, Órale! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there? Is it? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pull up. Martin! Órale! I'm not turning around. Hey!
Hey, I don't see you. Yoo-hoo! Hey! Oh! What? Check it out, hey! It's the Fat and the Furious!
I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. Oh, it was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, so man, it got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. You know, what? Whoa. $20 right there. Hell no, man. But it was kind of cool. It had a GPS navigational system in it, an OnStar, which was really cool. You know, I'm driving and all of a sudden this girl's talking to me.
Right turn up ahead. A 3/4 tenths of a mile, left turn.
And I'm like, whatever you say, baby.
What's up, guys? It's Martin Moreno chilling over here at the Ontario Improv at the Mills. Did 2 sold-out weeks over here with Gabriel Iglesias at the Fluffy Shop Tour. Gabe's outside talking to all the fans. I had to pull this dude aside. This guy is hardcore. Hands down, one of the freaking downest fans I've ever met in my life. This is David. David, show them why you're so hardcore. This dude has Gabriel Iglesias on the top of his dome right here. And then in the back, it says, I don't know if you guys caught that, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. What possessed you to do that?
Man, Gabriel has always made me laugh since day one. No matter any time I've ever seen him, he's always made me laugh. No matter if I see the same show over and over and over. DVDs,
Are you trying to say he does the same material, dog, or what?
Hey, no matter what show I see, no matter what DVDs I see, he always makes me laugh. I can hear the same thing, and it's always made me laugh.
And let me point something out. You got a bunch of other comics on the top of your head. You got George Lopez, you got Richard Pryor, Rodney Dangerfield, Red Fox, which are all great comics. But you put Gabe on the top, and you also quoted one of his jokes. The whole "I'm not fat, I'm fluffy." I mean, can I just ask you why he's on the top of the dome and why you quoted one of his jokes?
Because some other guys, sometimes they don't make me laugh. Gabriel has always made me laugh since day one. Like I said, I've watched him since he was on Nickelodeon. Man, he's always made me laugh.
Dude, let me just tell you, that is hardcore. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. And anybody else out there, if you guys have tattoos, drawings, pictures of cakes, anything if you've done for Fluffy, hit us up. We'd love to see them, and we'd love to showcase them. Hit me up at Martin at fluffyguy.com. That's MARTIN at fluffyguy.com.
Hello, everyone, and happy Comic-Con weekend. Well, not really happy, and not really Comic-Con, but you know what I'm talking about. Normally, I'd be in San Diego right now at the hotel ordering some room service, getting ready to go to that Starbucks downstairs and then go hit Hall H, but that's not gonna happen this year, unfortunately. So I says, you know what? Why should people not get to see some cool stuff and get to experience some of what Comic-Con is all about? Now, I personally have my own little collection. Some people say, oh, well, I thought he was all about Chihuahuas and Volkswagens. But no, guess what? I also have a love and a fascination for other things. And so, me being me, I just wanted to share and show you some of the cool stuff that I've collected over the years and some of the cool stuff that I never paid for, which makes it even better. So, let's go for a little trip and hang out. We're here coming to you from Long Beach, California. This is my Fluffy compound, and this is my little, well, yeah, you'll see. Okay, so behind me, this started off as just an area with a sink, you know, water, still works. I said, you know what, I got shelves, and I didn't really need a whole bunch of towels and stuff, so I said, this would be a perfect place to put a certain collection. I will tell you right now, all these pieces, I'd say 90% of them came from Sideshow, so big thank you and shout out to Sideshow. I got a couple duplicates, but they're not really duplicates, they're variations. People, you know, like, he's got the same thing. No, they're variations. And just so you guys know, these aren't the only ones. There's some on the sides, there's some over there in the corner, and there's more pieces that I'll show you in a minute, but these are the main ones right here. A lot of these pieces, I actually had to pre-order.
That's the cool part about Sideshow, is that you can't just walk in and take one off the rack and I got it. You have to pre-order. You have to really, really want it. And so some of the pre-orders took up to 8 months for me. And there's a couple, like, you can't see him, he's up there because we have to move the camera, but you'll see him later. That's the Hulk Buster and the Incredible Hulk. Here's Incredible Hulk. This is a really cool piece. So there's more stuff in the back, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. But yeah, take a look around and see what you like or don't like. Somebody get me some tape. This is a really, really cool corner, which is only about 8 feet away from that other spot I was standing a second ago. I have some really cool signed memorabilia up here. This is Thor's hammer, okay? And it's autographed by the man himself, Stan Lee. I know you were gonna say, I thought it was signed by Thor. Thor's not real. Stan Lee is. So, Stan Lee signed that right there. And I know you're saying, this thing cannot get any cooler, right? Well, guess what? Yes, it can. I know, an electrician. If you need one, let me know. This is my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 movie poster, and it is signed by the entire cast. I was very, very excited to get this. A big fan of the movie and the franchise. It's pretty awesome. And then, right here. Look at that. That's a small book. That's, by the way, how much I read. It's Doctor Strange's little book. That's the cool part about these Sideshow pieces. It's just, oh, wow. Yeah, that just happened. I did not know that the book really opened up. That is how detailed Sideshow pieces are. Look at that. Each page has something on it. I don't know if you can see that right there. Look at that. That's Doctor Strange's. Put that right there before he gets mad. This figure in particular came with like 20 different hand gestures. So I think like you could probably do something with that because you know, this is what we went with because this is what you see in the movies, and I wanted to be as accurate as possible. But yeah, this is right here. Watch. Yeah, I don't know. I think that means something in some neighborhoods. If you look up here, this is something really, really cool that was given to me by a friend. It is the Spider-Man 30th anniversary edition, and it's signed by Stan Lee. I got a lot of Stan Lee. I just, you know, Stan's a man, and yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Oh my God, is that the big premiere issue of Iron Man? Oh, why yes it is. I wonder where he got that. I have rich white friends. Oh my God, are they at Disneyland? Are they at some type of comic festival? Nope, at my house. I would like to thank my friends at Sideshow Collectibles for making this happen. Yes, it's me and Tony. Hi, how are you? This is probably one of the coolest gifts I've ever been given. Thanks again to you guys over there at Sideshow. This is cool. He came actually in 1, 2, 3 pieces. It's the upper part, the middle part, and then the base. That's how I came into this world, just in case you guys were wondering. But this is super cool. He lights up. When it gets dark, you can see his eyes better. Or we could do a special effect right now. Watch. Special effect. See that? It's because we got a budget. Anyway, yeah, don't get much better than this. Or does it? So like I said, with a lot of these pieces, I have duplicates, but they're not really duplicates, they're just variants. This is a Captain America shield. It's really, really cool, but not half as cool as this one. What? Oh my God, seriously. This is like a real shield. Yeah, it's strong like bull. And it is autographed by the man himself, Chris Evans, right there. Look, he made it out to me. That's right, because we're homies. We cool. We are cool. I could do this all day. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tour of Mexican Graceland and its many properties. Don't forget to stop by the gift shop. Big shout out to Sideshow Collectibles and Unruly Toys. They've done some amazing work and they've hooked it up. And also a big shout out to my good friends over at Funko. Yeah, what the Funko.
So I'll see you guys next time, and please leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys thought, and if you'd like to see me do some more stuff like this is a little bit outside the box for me, but I'd be happy to do it if that's what you guys want to see. So until next time, that's right, it's a Captain America watch. I got a chance to meet someone who I've been a big fan of since I was a little kid. Now, some of you might agree, some of you might disagree, but I grew up watching his movies, and for me, it was a big deal. I met Arnold Schwarzenegger last year. Now I didn't know him or like him as a politician, and I didn't follow him as a bodybuilder. I just knew he was the Terminator, and that was like my favorite movie forever. And so here's the story. I'm at a red carpet event in Hollywood for some independent film that I still haven't seen. And I'm standing there with my publicist, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this mob of people, and I hear his voice, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, oh God, you see this? Schwarzenegger. Relax, Gabriel, relax. You've never met Arnold? No! I know him. I'm his publicist sometimes. Would you like me to introduce you? Yes! She takes me by the hand and walks me over to Arnold's area. I am geeking out so bad, I look like a big-ass toddler. As soon as we get to his area, he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's already got like 20 people around him, so I'm just patiently waiting my turn, and I'm watching him meet people. And I'll just tell you right now, Austin, no one on this planet is better at meeting fans than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the greatest person meter I've ever witnessed. And the reason I say this is because he's very engaging. He grabs you by the hand, he pulls you in, he looks at you right in the eyes, and you get exactly what you think you're gonna get. He's very in touch with who he is, and he turns it on. It's awesome to watch. How are you? So great to meet you. This is incredible. With these lights and this red carpet, you're so strong. You pump iron. Aye, look at you. Get down. I'm kidding. Don't get down. You're so silly. Stand up here. What is going on? People are walking away looking at their hand. Everyone is just leaving with this awe moment, you know, and I'm watching them for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes of watching him meet people, I noticed something. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a handler, a guy whose job it is to basically reset Arnold for the next person he's about to meet. Arnold doesn't cut off a conversation with the fan. The guy behind him signals Arnold that it's time to end the conversation and move on to the next person. Here's the trick. He squeezes the back of his arm right here. He squeezes that. That lets Arnold know, time to end, time to move on. It's awesome to watch. This is incredible with these lights and these carpets and this red carpet. This is incredible. Excuse me. How are you? Nice to meet you. And I'm like, oh! So I yelled out to the handler, hey! And the handler looks at me. Hit him! I want to meet him, hit him! And he starts laughing because he realizes that I see how the Terminator's really working. So he goes, he's laughing, so he starts lighting Arnold up, you guys. He's hitting him fast. Arnold's just like, how are you, pardon me, excuse me, nice to meet you, excuse me, how are you, high five, very good, okay, I'll be back, okay, excuse me, pardon me, how are you, very good to meet you, yes. He's coming down the line, and I'm just waiting. And I stick my hand out, and he grabs it, and he pulls me in, and he's like, how are you? So great to meet. Wait. I recognize you. I know who you are. You're the comedian who tells a joke about the Indian man trying to rob a bank, but he cannot rob the bank because they're making fun of him. And in my head, I'm like, he knows me! But outside, I'm like, yeah, that's me. You are hysterical. You have to be the funniest person I've ever seen. Oh my God, you... Excuse me. How are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome. This is incredible, right? With this red carpet and this... I swear to God, he's like a roller coaster. I want to go to the end of the line and ride him again. You know what I mean? It was just... And that's another thing that's changed, you guys. My son Frankie is now 18 years old and 1 week away from graduation. You guys are clapping, but he's not leaving. I've already asked him, I said, Frankie, what do you want to do with your life? Have you thought about college? Just now. I'm like, Frankie, you do realize that all you need to do is get accepted. I tell a lot of jokes. I will pay for your entire college education no matter where you want to go. As long as you get accepted. What do you think about that? I say, you know, if you want to go to school in California, we'll make it happen. You want to go to school out of state, we'll make it happen. I said, hell, I'll even do one of those international programs. You know, the ones where you give them one of your children and then they give you one of their children? What is it called when you kid swap? Thank you, sorry. That's right, exchange. Some of you are like, that's called human trafficking. Different program. I would love to do an exchange program with my son, but don't give me a regular kid. If I'm gonna do an exchange program, give me a kid from like a hardcore third world country so that he appreciates all the basic things most American children take for granted. That's why I say, give me little Tombutu. Give me Tombutu. I would love Tombutu, and Tombutu would love me.
Mr. Fluffy,
Yes, Tombutu.
I was wondering, what time do we go to sleep?
You go to sleep whenever you like. This is your room. We sleep next door. All of this is for Tombutu? Yes, all of this is for Tombutu.
In my village, 2 families sleep in an area this big.
Well, here in America, one big-ass Mexican kid sleeps right here. Enjoy. And then I would take him to like IHOP or Denny's and let him order whatever he wants and just watch him lose it. You know?
This is the Thanksgiving I heard of. Thank you, Mr. Fluffy. Thank you. If there is anything Tombutu can do for you, please tell me. Anything.
Can you help me take out the trash?
For you, I will eat the trash.
Meanwhile, my son's on the other side of the world on top of an elephant trying to get Wi-Fi.
I took a. Was the back. You? The guy from the special, that's the guy who says, yes, sir. Hands me my license and the registration, and he tells me,
Systematic, healthy, husky, fluffy. Drop through fanatic, ladies check out the figure. Curvaceous and climatic, man, he's hotter than a tan on a Jersey Shore fanatic.
Look here, Nacho Libre.
Mr. Fabulous and road trip. Fluffy, the palm tree to your toothpick. Refrigerator, laughing stater, cracking smiles to South Decatur. Hits and giggles, instigator, fluffalicious makes it greater. Say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. It's time to let you know this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. Yeah, yo, Fluffy, what's the status? Show enough, yo, who's the baddest? Yo, hit them funny bones with them comedic acrobatics. Feel the force, boy, quit all that chatter. I just get more fluffy. Hopefully the chocolate cake is fatter. Chocolate cake, fluffy. Word Hawaii to Cali fresh, yes. You got your Hawaiian shirt pressed.
Oh my God, yeah.
His palms so built tough like King Kong. Everybody stand up, fluff it up and sing the song. Come on. Say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. It's time to let you know this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's It's time to let you know how to do the fluffy flow. It's time to say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. It's time to let you know this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. It's time to say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. It's time to let you know this is the Fluffy Show. It's time to say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy! Tree to your toothpick, refrigerator, laughing stater, cracking smiles to South Decatur. Hits and giggles, instigator, fluffalicious makes it greater. Say hello, this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. It's time to let you know this is the Fluffy Show. Hey, it's Fluffy. Yeah, yo, Fluffy, what's the status? Show enough, yo, who's the baddest?
But I can handle it though, you know. I can handle it. People say, well, you know, Gabriel, you go up there and you make fun of yourself. No, I don't. I come up here and I tell you the things that I heard people say. There's a difference, you know. Sometimes I set myself up for jokes and I don't realize it. 3 years ago, I bought a Beetle, not even thinking. That's not the joke, shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys a story already. I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, ah! First new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, Martin! He lives in the hood. I don't get out of the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members, they don't really get into, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street, I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here, I hear, Órale! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there, is it? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pull up. I'm not turning around. Hey! Hey! I don't see you. Hey! Oh! What? Check it out, hey! It's the Fat and the Furious! I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. Oh, it was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, so man, I got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. What? Whoa. $20 right there. Hell no, man. But it was kind of cool. It had a GPS navigational system in it, an OnStar, which was really cool. I'm driving, and all of a sudden, this girl's talking to me.
Right turn up ahead. In 3/4 tenths of a mile, left turn.
And I'm like, whatever you say, baby. So I get a letter in the mail from my old high school, and it's like, time for the reunion. My girlfriend saw the letter. She's like, ooh, your reunion. I go, yeah, my reunion. When is it? When are we going? Actually, I was going to take my friend Tony, because, we went to high school together. He's my best friend since high school, so I was going to take Tony. You're going to take Tony instead of me. That's what's going to happen, huh? You're going to take Tony instead of me. Your girlfriend, you're going to take Tony. No. It's okay. It's okay. You take Tony, okay? And I hope you have a great time. Oh, thanks. I knew you'd understand, baby. Don't ask too many questions, you know what I mean? So my buddy Tony and I, we go to a high school reunion. We get there early, too early. There's nobody in the banquet hall. So we go upstairs to the bar area. We're watching a basketball game. Everything is cool until some guy recognized me. Hey, you're the comedian. What's up, dude? Dude, funny, bro. Let me buy you a shot. Actually, man, I have my reunion right now, and I don't want to show up drunk. Oh, I see how it is, bro. You're too good, huh? That's what it is, huh? Excuse me, George Lopez. Let's do the stupid shot. All right, bartender shot, so he freaking makes a double. And we freaking cling, cling, and slammed it. I'm like, oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Let's do another one. Oh, hey, man, I'm okay. Thank you. See how it is, Paul Rodriguez? Let's do another shot. And he kept this pattern going. He must have had like 7 comedians behind his freaking wallet, you know? One after another. I got so drunk. I was that level of drunk where you can't even walk straight. You got to look at the ground to navigate. You know, you're just kind of... I get to the reunion. There's a lady at a table, and she's got stickers on the table that say, hello, my name is. And then with a Sharpie, you write your name. I was so drunk, I couldn't even write Gabriel. I wrote Flaco, which is Spanish for skinny. So, you know, I freaking write that, stick it on, and we walk in. The party's going on, you know. I'm trying to find a table. My buddy Tony took off. I couldn't find him. I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. All of a sudden, the lights come up, and the class president is holding the microphone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wilson High School class reunion. Let's just cut to the chase, find out what everyone's been up to, and keep the party rocking.
So she pulls out a list.
Who's done this? Who's done that? Who has the most children?
Some girl in the back.
7.
Everybody's like, puta. Now you remember. Okay. All right? She keeps going down the list.
Who's done this? Who's done that? Who's been on television?
Everybody at my table who wasn't talking to me before, you know, they weren't talking to me before. Now they're like, right here, right here, right here. I'm like, no, I'm drunk, no, shh. Sure enough, here comes the girl.
Oh, we have a celebrity over here. Come on, say something. Get up here, Flaco. Come on, Flaco, get up here.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, come on, get up here. Are you too good or what?
So I got mad and I jumped up. I'm not too good. Everybody, my name is Gabriel Iglesias. I don't want to say a whole lot right now because I've been drinking and I don't want to say nothing stupid. It's really nice to be here with everybody. I see 2 girls here tonight. 2 who, when I was in the 12th grade, I asked out to the prom. And they said no. But you know what? It's okay. Let me go. It's okay. You know what? It's okay because like she said, I've been on TV. And you 2 girls who said no, you got fat. One of them yells out,
You're fat too.
I know I'm fat, but I was fat in high school. I kept my figure, why couldn't you?
The news stories you're about to hear on Damn TV are all real. And if you don't believe us, you can Google them and kiss our ass.
Hey, you guys, it's me, Gabriel Iglesias, and this is normally the part where I'd say you're watching Damn TV Extreme World News, but you know that's not the case.
He's still wearing the same shirt. He must smell like ass.
Actually, no, I don't. I smell like cheesecake, and it's wonderful. So I want you guys to check out another sneak peek of my new TV show, Stand Up Revolution, right here. Enjoy the first cartoon clip.
I don't want to go to church. It's no fun.
You know, you're not supposed to like it. It's supposed to be good for you, kind of like eating broccoli.
Like you ever ate broccoli.
Just for today, I want to be a bad girl and have fun. Who's with me?
What do we do? Fluffy, I've been going to church for 12 years praying that a girl would say this to me. Let's do this.
Hey kids, guess what? I got something under my coat that's more fun than church.
Ooh.
I got new movies, old movies, movies in the theater, movies coming out next month. I got movies that ain't even made yet.
You got any scary movies?
This movie is so scary it's rated TVI. The only people allowed to watch it are those who are already insane.
I want to watch it, unless you guys are afraid.
We'll take it.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Seriously, it's great to watch scary movies with chicks because when they get all scared, they just want to cuddle.
That ain't gonna happen. Everyone knows it's just a movie. Hold me.
Just go make popcorn. Showtime.
I want your soul.
What? This stuff really works.
That's not good. I better check on Martine and Zarina.
Just remember, I got an appointment with the dog groomer. See you fools later.
I'm gonna drag your soul to hell, Marty.
Ooh, moonlighting. Daddy likes. Ooh, French kissing before dark, huh?
Let's go.
Fine.
Zarina's possessed.
Hey, where are we going?
To confession. Father, we made a girl miss communion and watch a bootleg horror movie, and now she's possessed by the devil.
Not in my church. God bless you.
Wow, Father, you're really good at your job.
Thanks, Fluffy. Now, who is ready for communion?
Hey man, you got something like with a pit bull and a poodle and a stick? Hell yeah!
There you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my animated short called Hey, It's Fluffy with my buddy Martin and myself. Guess what? Next week, we're back. It's official. I'm coming back. I should already be back if you're watching this, I think. Hopefully. Whatever the case is, you guys, don't forget to subscribe right there. And I will see you guys in 1 week right here on Damn TV.